everybody, welcome back to the Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Let us go, we got an airship.
Let's take to the
It's like not one of my
skies!
better intros. It's like, I hate when I have I have an intro, and then after the first sentence, just blank.
Let us play.
I was thinking more churchy. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. I just shit my pants.
Well, welcome to Sunday morning, and now let us play.
This is such a sad music, though.
Oh, yeah, so this is our new overworld theme for the remainder of the game. It is just it's the depressing Northern Crater music we got as we were making our way to the tipping point of the fucking threshold that we had earlier. That was a lot of words.
I get more somber than sad.
See, I get
it's
sad.
realistic,
I get sad because one of the reasons that it changes is that the giant meteor is looming above.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's why I lean towards somber.
But that's why. But if I saw a giant meteor that was going to kill me in less than a week, I'd be more sad.
That's really
Yeah.
cute. The chocobo left us dropping here.
That's enemy skill material, by the way. The fourth one.
It's only the case of what you doing in this situation.
Here's the thing.
this thing
is
ahead?
Chocobo Sage like an ancient from the Temple
He
of the
looks like
Ancients? He has like the same sort of model and posture.
Yeah, and then he's a floating head.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also just
It's
a
just-
floating head.
I thought he was a boo with a beard and a mustache.
I mean, he might as well.
What if he's a bomb?
Oh, he's a Meta Knight.
Yeah.
He's like a Kirby.
Here's
Or whatever the hell
so,
the race is called.
Chocobo Sage is usually the first stop I make when I get the high wind for the first time because there's this ongoing like plot with him where like he's old, like he's a very old individual,
Well, that
right?
was hurtful.
And he has a hard time remembering like things in terms of like his name and then the secrets to chocobo breeding and how you get like the prize chocobo, like the mountain chocobo, river chocobo, the black chocobo, and the gold chocobo. This guy teaches you how to get those chocobo, but it takes time because he's not going to tell you everything off the top of his head.
He
He also sells the prize-winning greens you're going to want to feed your chocobos when you're going to take them up.
he tells you about the mountain chocobo.
Specifically, Silkus grains.
Yep.
and he tells you about the mountain chocobo, shows you a picture of it. It's just a frog.
So we will be back here later when we get really into chocobo breeding because that will be. I mean, that might be a session in of it. So
Yeah, the other thing is have a
one?
mastered all materia to sell.
yeah. Because for chocobo breeding specifically, because I do want to get to gold chocobo and I want to show off the exclusive areas you can only get with a gold chocobo because you're fucking
Your high wind can't land on
you're
forest.
crazy if you think I'm not going after Knights of the Round.
The high wind can't land on forest and
well, any of them.
areas.
It can't land on anything that's not grass.
Yeah, each special chocobo gives you access to one cave.
Yeah, but I generally like to wait until I get the gold chocobo to go through all of them.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
just get all of them. But you get some good stuff. You get
Yeah.
but with the earlier ones, you get some
Mime,
good stuff.
Quadra Magic, Knights of the Round, and
HP.
MP swap,
MP
which
swap,
actually is
yeah.
actually the bad one. But
I don't
We're-
like that one either. Yeah.
We're at Romani Ranch.
now you may notice all the chocobos are gone. So for
I
some godforsaken reason you didn't get chocobo bog when you could get it then, you ain't getting it now.
I wonder if instead of chocobos they had like goats and stuff. Would this be the Ram Ranch?
Regular. No, because we need 18 naked cowboys.
If you go to the bottom right of the screen though, where like you came in,
Yeah.
and then you go to the right, you get another chocobo lure materia. Just in case you sold the first one by
there.
accident like
Yeah.
an idiot.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because it's kind of weird because it's a bit of a detail that I noticed but didn't really think about anything until years later. So when you first visit the chocobo farm, right, like in Disc 1, your origin point is here.
Right.
But now your origin point can also be in the top right. But does that depend on what building you enter from? Because like when I get into chocobo breeding, right, and when I start capturing chocobo for that sort of shit, your new origin point will be here to the right of this shed.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that once
Yes.
you start storing a chocobo,
Yeah.
it now figures that if you're going in there,
Yeah.
you're going
You're
into
going
the barn.
into the barn,
So they
yeah.
start you back. So you're not doing that run every single time.
Yeah.
So
time.
like catch a chocobo and stick it in there, and then that probably changes your origin
If
point.
you're going for it, the music's not playing, by the way.
Fuck.
If you're going for enemy skill completion,
Goblin Island.
Goblin Island, you get Goblin Punch here.
It's the only enemy skill in the game that doesn't take MP.
Yeah.
It also does damage if you have the same level as your opponent. You rarely will have that situation unless
Yeah.
you're pairing it up with the sense materia, which in my opinion you should. Level 4 suicide going off is fucking funny.
I want to land here.
I do too.
Do it.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. If you hit triangle, also that whistling was distracting the shit out of me.
I was doing that on purpose. I wanted to see if you would say something.
I was just letting it go, honestly.
Yeah.
I forgot that hitting the menu button on the airship brings you back
Puts
to the
you back
cockpit.
into the
yeah,
airship.
and that's kind of annoying.
Cockpit.
Pit.
But yeah, man. Like, legit, like, some of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy, like, at least before, like, 10, was, like, getting the airship for the first time. Because it's like, oh, my God, I can go anywhere now. Speaking of, there's a village here. And chocobo tracks.
Oh.
Might be important later. I know we're going to land here.
Where are there chocobos here? Yep, that tracks.
Yep, that tracks.
Now this town out of fucking nowhere is Mideel.
Uses the Bone Village music. Hello.
It's just chill.
Ahoy. Hey, ain't you a beaut? Here's Mideel. Quite a little hot springs town.
Hey, so why are you acting like this? Like, what's your deal?
Dude, nothing happens
Mideel.
here.
Mideel is. Oh, I'm from there.
Now, we want to be thorough in, like, exploring this place, because I think there are some things you can only do when the village is like this.
One thing, but yeah, there's one important thing you might want to get.
Yeah.
Every shop's gonna have this track. This lady and that chocobo.
Yeah.
I love this rendition of the Chocobo theme.
Yeah. Now, what can you do for me?
You can just
Let's
sell me
see.
simple materias.
We got HP and MP pluses, transform, not really.
You guys sound like an auctioneer as you're going through the items because of
Yeah.
this music.
But this cute little chocobo.
The little fella.
What's wrong? Sure, are friendly all of a sudden. Oh, so that's it. You want the mimic greens, don't you? Yeah, so this chocobo senses that you have mimic greens, which is why I bought one. We're
Right.
going to give him one. And then we're going to scratch him on the ear, behind the ear, specifically, because you get a choice. You're going to tickle him behind the ears.
We have a dire situation happening here, you know.
Why, she's going crazy? But now you get some materia from the chocobo. But that materia rocks.
Yeah, this is the contained materia. This
Tier
is
4.
This is tier 4 magic. You don't have access to all of them in the beginning. You have to level up in order to even cast the other spells.
But even then, the first one's nasty as shit. It's fucking freeze.
Yeah. So that is essentially, that might as well be like Blizzard Dra, I think.
Blizzaja. Break is
Break.
earth elemental magic.
So
Quick
Break was always
Yeah.
like stone. It was always
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been break for as long as I can remember.
yeah.
Tornado is the rare case of wind magic you get outside of a summon, and flare is Faraja.
Well, flare is flare. Like flare's
Yeah,
always
flare.
been
No, I think in
Excuse-
this game it's fire elemental.
flare. Yeah. Okay, in that's the case, yeah, then
Yeah.
it might as well be.
I
And
think.
excuse me, it wasn't always flare. At one point, it was
Nuke.
called nuke.
Nuke. Yes. Which, you know.
Which is
Dude,
the most
fucking-
American change you could have
The
made.
fucking music cut off again. Why does it do that?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, why is this port very sketchy?
I got to find the actual track.
I don't know. We're singing it now.
It's from the bone. It's from the Bone
Bone-
Village.
yeah.
But the name of the track is like Par something Town. I don't remember what that actual name.
Oh,
is.
another one.
Yeah, you can always find the white chocobo here. Also, I think this door is painted.
Do
on.
they
It's
each?
painted on. You need to do that though.
Do
That's
they
the one
each
thing you
give
gotta
you?
Yeah.
If you do, can you do the same thing with the little white chocobo and get something else?
Yes. No.
No, you only
just
get
Will you
it
always
once.
get
Yeah,
contained?
you always get the containment.
Okay, so either one.
Welcome to the charity store.
Oh, it's a Goodwill.
It's a Goodwill weapon shop. Pretty good shit too, actually.
We get the crystal sword. We get the crystal glove. We get the morning cannon. We get the.
It's supposed to be antimatter, but
We
I
got
like
you.
warning.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh,
we
is
have
that
one-
what AM stands
Is that what it
Antimatter.
stands for? Okay.
Oh, look at
That's
this.
actually- I never knew that.
We got an AM radio.
That's my bad, guys.
AM. But why would I want to listen to it at night?
No, you see, like if that's your wild guess, I mean, I'll accept that because that makes sense to me. Like
Yeah.
antimatter. I'm gonna call it the antimatter cannon. No.
Hold on.
You might want to get the cannon for Barrett.
I thought I did. Oh, did I
No.
not?
Well, no,
wait,
you're out of money.
Don't we? No, I'm thinking of the first visit to Corel.
I mean, I always bring.
I'm also
to be
out of-
fair, I always bring them to Corel, so you don't have to.
All right, so let's get that up. Crystal glove. Partisan. No, Sid definitely doesn't strike me as one. Crystal cross.
Now we
Partisan
can give
or
her some
bi?
magic.
Neither, I think, actually.
He strikes me as Republican.
The key for that door
You go across the bridge.
is it's something you have to like hit X here, I think.
No, it's over in the
Oh,
corner there.
like
Oh.
like there's a creaky floorboard or something, right?
Right.
Would you think it'd be easier to hear? Yeah, there's something stuck deep inside the old key. Beat up, useless old key. Hey, that's my key.
If you
So-
haven't,
The key is like, that was personal.
the lady that made is an accessory shop.
Ancient weapon, end of the world. Malarkey. Could have lived to be 100.
You know, this is the equivalent of some old person denying climate change trying to sell their Indeed.
I read on Facebook that meteor is a lie.
Don't look up.
So
Lock it up.
I don't think AM has an acronym.
For the context of the weapon in the game.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why Matt says that that's his guess. But
Antimatter kind of works that well.
I accept it, so I'm going to call it the
Does it shoot like a laser?
No, it's just a cannon shot.
Yeah, that's boring.
Never mind. That
So,
was the more
like,
than good.
Because like
More than gun again.
in the because like it's said like AM cannon, but then like in the Brady's guide it's called the AM cannon.
Well, the Brady guide also
Takes the piss out
takes
of
the piss out of some things, and also it's full of typos.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Brady. He can't type for shit.
All right, so like we
there's a-
explored that thing, and we got a key.
Hey, wait. There's a place in Spokane, Washington called AM Cannon Park.
Shall I try
fucking
that
way.
old beat up key?
Look,
Oh
wow.
my fucking god.
AM Cannon Park in Spokane, Washington.
That's fucking badass.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, Barrett is from Washington. W.
Yeah.
He also
yeah.
had the W machine gun.
Yeah, he had the W machine gun.
What do you think that W stands for?
Huh, this is pretty tight.
Winner?
That's what she said.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
man,
Tifa
that's
did say
great.
that.
Oh,
Oh.
interestingly
You
enough,
broke
the
it, didn't
AM.
you?
I'm looking up Barrett's weapons here too. The AM cannon also boosts his magic by 16 points.
He really is a good caster.
All right, so we thought for sure this key that we found is the key that unlocked this door, but apparently we broke the key. And I think we want to be honest with this man.
You do.
Tell them the truth. I'm sorry.
The chocobo did
I
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Huh? What are you talking about? Of course there's no key. It's a wall. We just painted a door on it. That's what it's painted on. So, all right, then I have to ask, if the door's painted on, what hole did you think you were putting the key
Yeah,
in?
wait, where?
Maybe okay. My guess is that there was already a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to actually try and cover the hole, so they're like, you know what? Let's fuck with people and paint a door on it.
So,
Correct.
The cursed ring. This is a callback to 6, right?
Yes.
Because the 6 in 6 there was the cursed shield, where if you equipped it, it gave you every disease. But if you wore it for 255, wore it for 255 battles, you lift the curse and it becomes the paladin shield, which is the best shield in the game.
They say
Yeah.
your life peaks in your 20s. Me and my 20s curse ring.
It depends because you just have to hit 250 years old. And you're good.
The cursed ring in this game does no such thing.
It's just bad.
It's
right?
just bad, I think, altogether.
It's bad
Right there,
altogether
top.
unless you use a specific setup for it. Also, it also increases each of your stats.
It
doesn't
doesn't.
say
It
though.
doesn't highlight that though. That's what it is. Like
and it's called curse ring and not
Yeah.
cursed ring.
Yeah.
When you got it, it was cursed ring.
yeah.
So what you do
God
with it?
damn it, it's
is-
stuck.
So what do you think, Matt?
you could do whatever you want with it. It's your run to do. I sometimes give the curse ring and the power soul to Tifa and have some fun with it, but it's up to you.
It's right. It does put you in death sentence.
It's your.
Is that what it
it's,
is?
It's your
Okay.
run later.
Yeah, actually-
Why you had the Titan Bangle?
Let's show that off.
Earlier, you
let's
mean.
show that off. Let's put on the curse ring. Do we need the work glove or do anything
It's
like
the power
that?
soul.
The power soul. And then let's give Tifa the death blow. There's no point in having that all because it's like separate. Let's put death blow. All right, there we go. Yeah, because this is an actually like viable strat. That's actually kind of nuts.
Yeah,
So
it's
this is
actually-
one of the crazy materia
Yes,
combos.
it is.
The stat boost it gives accordingly is 35 strength and magic,
Damn.
15 vitality, spirit, dexterity, 10 luck, inflicts wearer with death sentence.
That's like the downside. to it,
Yeah.
that you have a minute to live. every
Or
now
if you're smart or you think ahead, you're like, hey, you know what? I have revive materia or Phoenix Downs.
If you have something to auto res,
and then. Yeah.
well,
Well, auto life's
And-
not in this game.
If
there's
she has
there's
the
no auto
curse
life at
ring-
all. No Phoenix
No.
or well, none,
Well, Phoenix is in the game.
Phoenix,
yeah.
no, they're
But-
technically he's right, but you got to do a pairing and it requires final attack materia.
Which
Yeah,
we have to
okay.
do the battle arena to get.
Yeah. So let's say, and chat's probably gonna or chat. The comment section's probably gonna be able to answer this one faster.
I do that too, by the way.
Yeah, I do this.
Also-
well, that's all I do. Hold on. So if you put all that on, if you put the curse ring on, and you have the auto res sort of situation, when you die and then auto res, will you res with another death sentence, or will you be good for the rest of the fight?
You're good for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good for the rest of the fight.
Okay.
So here's a fun setup you can do.
What's that?
If you equip your character with like added effect and destruct on Odin defensively, you're immune to the death sentence effect. You can also do also do death force and immune yourself to the death effect, which gives you a Tifa with 4 times the power and none of the drawbacks.
So added effect Odin
Added effect
on
Odin.
the armor specifically.
Yes, because the added effect and destruct or Odin. Basically, when you equip those defensively, that gives you defense against death, instant death. By the way, we found Cloud. Hi, Cloud. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, watch it not be Cloud.
I'm not Cloud.
Oh, it's just Zach.
Oh.
Oh, this is a kick in the butts.
So when my first time playing this, I was like, it was 97. I was only 10 years old. I thought the squeaking noises we're hearing were coming from Cloud. Because I was like, oh, like he's
or I like his chair.
yeah,
I just kind of
I mean, I think that's what it is.
is.
It's coming from his chair. Like
Yeah.
it's his wheelchair squeaking. And also like put some WD-40
But he's not
on
moving,
there.
please.
Like, yeah, like put some WD-40 on that fucking
Yeah.
shit, my guy. But I used to think those noises were coming from Cloud. Because so Cloud he's alive, he survived. But he's kind of gotten
He's got a poor case of Mako.
everything.
Yeah. You remember that guy down in Sector 5
Yeah,
when we
I do.
first met Aerith in that tube? Guess what Cloud is?
Now Cloud are sick.
I know.
Now he's looking for a reunion.
Which you're going to kind of give him.
What's Cloud's reunion? Better health.
I'm sorry, son, but we have no health insurance in this world.
Fuck you in here, man.
Look, man, I'm sorry you didn't win the health you didn't win the health insurance materia gold saucer. That's your problem.
You didn't get that far in your time in Soldier, so we can't cover you.
You already live on a tropical island. What more do you want?
Aren't you already happy?
We just try not to get sick here.
But this literally breaks Tifa. Like, this is like the one kick in the face she really didn't fucking need right now, and here it is, kicking her in the face. Once again, Shinra took everything.
I mean, you kind of got him back, but then you kind of don't have him. Like,
This is
because the alternative was he was dead and you never found him.
but this is just as worse because now it's like he's right there and you can't fucking reach
Yeah.
out to him, like having a parent with Alzheimer's.
You can reach out to him. He's right there. You can touch him.
No. When you have a
Touch
parent with
him?
Alzheimer's, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, you can touch him.
Touch him. Specifically. So yeah. We're now one.
Honestly, you're probably better off giving that death ring to her and just making sure she's well protected against instant death.
Just give him the cursed ring.
Give her the cursed ring and the power soul. There
It
you go.
increases each step, but
You'll die.
what?
And then you have Death Force on, and the curse ring just like sort of like gives that Sora stare when you lose the Rika. It's like, you know what,
Yeah,
buddy,
it's like-
fuck you.
Why don't you tell us the truth about Cloud? Is he all right?
Did you not
Clearly
listen,
not.
asshole? Mako poisoning.
Clearly he's not okay.
Actually, I don't know why we do all that shit with Tifa because she stays with Cloud here. So we won't have her.
But you can still take off her
We
material.
can still take over material.
Or unless the game automatically takes it off of her.
I don't remember.
No,
if it
this
doesn't,
game.
you can just
I don't think this game ever took everything off, but I think it just you have access to them in the exchange menu.
Yeah.
you do.
Which is better than nothing. So.
It is better than nothing.
better
In the
than-
original Japanese 7, you didn't have that little menu.
Better
So it
than
was a
what a
pain
lot
in
of
the
other
ass to
games did.
rearrange the materia, which made this the more definitive version of the Japanese players.
There's something I need to say to you, but I can't say it here. People might be listening.
They come back anyway.
So
I love
believe
that
Tifa
line, by
has
the way.
elected
Something about
to
that.
be elected to stay by Cloud's side.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
Oh man, the band's breaking up.
It's a good thing there are no other patients here like around this time. I was like,
Yeah.
God, can you get him to shut up? That
like,
squeaking is insufferable.
Cloud, slap.
Maybe it is coming from Cloud, but his leaky brain, like he's trying to say
No.
something, but he can't do it.
No, you know- you know those-
I like leaky brain.
No, you know those, the machines to make sure they're still breathing. It has that like inflatable. It goes up and down.
Yeah. Like a ventilator.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, I've got some news. Oh, how
I
convenient.
saved
Thank you.
15% on my car insurance.
Honestly,
Yeah.
a recurring gag I really, really wish that like the third part of remake would have done, but they don't. If I were Barrett, every time Ketchy opened his mouth and said something stupid, Barrett turns around and blows the cat apart, and then
Just a new one.
Reeve has to keep sending out
a
another
drone
one.
flies and like replaces the body.
Yeah, right.
You really gotta stop doing that.
So-
And after
it's
a while, Reeve lives in poverty because he spent the money on the cat toy.
It's Junon become human. it just keeps sending you counters.
Ooh, so we are eavesdropping on a Shinra meeting, and it turns out that Shinra has plans to deal with Meteor themselves, and it involves something called huge materia.
Rufus comes in. Have you seen the movie Armageddon?
Oh wait, is this when she calls it? Is this when she changes
No,
the name?
no.
Not yet.
That's
Not yet.
Midgard.
That's later. So
Their idea, which
Oh,
mind you,
this
is
is the other
founded
plan.
on nothing, but it's still better than just sitting around.
yes,
But by the way, you're listening in on their meeting.
Yeah.
yeah,
This is I don't know. I feel like this is the most definitive time where you would realize that Ketchy is probably Reeve,
Well,
Yes.
or Ketchy is Reeve.
it'd be
because
some
it's like-
fucking
they
shit
don't really-
if Ketchy was Heidegger.
yeah.
Yeah, right. They don't really. Well, I feel like you could kind of
Wait.
sucker it into being Palmer,
Wait.
or like Palmer was
Wait. Catchy is what?
Reeve.
Ketchy is
Reeve.
Reeve.
Yeah,
It's gotta be obvious. It's the only dude with the conscience.
I didn't know this.
the dude in the blue. Well, you
He's the
didn't
only
play.
dude
You
with a
didn't, you didn't,
conscience.
hold on.
But no.
Hold on. Elliot's probably the least experienced here with like
Yeah.
7. So
No, we
why
know.
why would he know that? Like
No,
that's
no,
the
no.
thing.
And I was just gonna say that's kind of why I brought that up is
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the game kind of every once in a while you're kind of like it could be that, like you're not really sure, but the fact that they're listening in on the meeting and based on the people that are there, that's probably the best evidence
Yeah.
that it's got to be him because it's not going to be Heidegger or Scarlet, it's not going to be Rufus. Palmer's too stupid.
Yes.
So it like that's why I brought it up. It's like that is the best moment where you can kind of deduce that that's him.
And Barrett realizes his growth and realizes he's not the leader type.
See, I
He's the heavy.
thought Ketchy bugged the room or something.
No, he just has
But like I didn't know that
Yeah, I
This
would
is-
have just
this is
went
my
by
this is my sleeper.
yeah, the one guy that's not he's in the room but he's not saying anything. Cuz I
But
don't think
he's-
he included anything in that meeting.
I would love it if he was like the world's worst, lousiest spy. Like, hey, could you say that again into this wire?
Hey there, Lenny, up to any plans? Testing, Lenny.
No, it's not even that. He has a. It's not even
He's got the
that.
outline of the tape recorder on
Yeah,
his
I was gonna
shirt.
say like it's the one that fucking hangs around their neck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, this guy's wearing a wire. Take him out.
So Reeve isn't really used for the reconnaissance
That'll-
missions. How do you do, my fellow criminals? Could I purchase 2 drugs, please?
That'll teach them to drag their feet on high definition television.
So Sid becomes the leader, even though he really don't want to.
Yeah.
So now you're going to Corel. Because we gotta save them from fucking their lives up even more, but given what Corel is like, it's probably a welcome death sentence at that
Well,
point.
I never understood the joke behind his run cycle.
What, Sid's?
The Sid's
Yeah, because
like,
he leans so far back.
I never really understood what that was supposed to
I
represent.
think it's supposed to be like the audience
it-
can't see what I'm doing.
Is it just adorable, an adorable thing?
It's
Like it's just
basically
funny.
no, because it's kind of like a gag. And I noticed in both Japanese anime and manga, the character that runs like this.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
Like the
what he-
high
like,
knees
yeah, that's
to
what
the
he's
side
doing.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he's doing. But I played 7 before. Like I was really into Japanese culture, so it just looked very weird to me.
Yeah, it was always kind of like, why is he doing that? What
Yeah.
would they give him that for? Why did they give him? And even with that context, why'd they give him the anime characterization? It's so funny. It's not bad. It's not like it messes up my immersion or anything.
Let us bring Barrett. And let's bring Rufus.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
Red hasn't done anything
it's
since ever.
huge material.
See, the problem is this ends up always being my team. I'm not a huge Vincent person the way people are. I
Yeah.
don't put Trader on the team. And Red's kind of there.
Red is sort of like the iffy dude.
He's
Red,
there.
Red is like
I don't hate him. I don't care.
Red is one of those dudes where it's like if you know what you're gonna do with him, he could do either or, but you can perfectly go without him.
You know,
His
he,
limit breaks are pretty interesting though.
he gets all uppity about me petting him. Then I don't want you on a team.
We talk this guy again. Or
Barrett's
Talk-
fine with
Tell
it.
everybody.
No, I was looking for the HP MP restore option.
Yeah, like I said, you don't know.
okay.
He has the world's.
Didn't hit X.
He's the world's biggest distributor of mega elixirs, and he never tells you.
But
I see you in Big Elixir's pocket.
But we're gonna have to go to Corel for next part.
Yeah,
though.
we're gonna call it a part here.
Can we at least park there?
I still have to do some materia management.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, well, I promise next week we're going to Epcot. But you gotta bear with me for a little bit.
The fireworks factory is on the way.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.